If you take all of the tinted glass windows you see on the Sears Tower and you stretch them out at the ground level right next to each other, they'd stretch out to be 30 miles long. This is longer than the coastline of Chicago is. In order to form the foundation for that tower, they had to dig a hole in the ground that was so deep to hit bedrock that you could actually put the Statue of Liberty in that hole. And the only thing that'll stick up at the ground level would be the very tip of the statue's torch. That building was completed in 1974 by architect Basir Khan, and for 23 years it was the tallest building in the entire world. Now back to the left-hand side of the boat, this building with the green glass is Gateway Center number 2. But I actually want to take a break from talking about the buildings for a second. I want to talk about what's right underneath the building. If you look underneath where that hole is, you're going to see trains for both the Metro train system, which leads people to and from the suburbs, and also the Amtrak train system. Now, these trains were here well before any of these buildings were. But in 1924, there was a construction act that went into place, and it was called the Air Rights Construction Act. This act allowed for these trains to sell all of that airspace above them. They could sell this airspace to different companies who wanted to develop buildings right on top of that parcel of land. Of course, there was only one catch. The buildings had to be built on top of stilts and pillars, so that way these trains could still run freely as they always had before. This did a couple of things. First of all, it created a lot of extra revenue for the trains to continue to expand across America, and it also created this brand new mythical real estate in the air. And this real estate goes all the way down the west bank of the river. Even when it looks like these buildings have, or these trains have disappeared in the next few buildings that we'll see, I guarantee you they are running through the bases of them.